Hi, welcome back to this is day one of my plastic free month for 30 days of no foods wrapped in plastic or anything that comes in plastic. So, I probably will have foods in my house it has had plastic in, but as much as I can, I'm not buying any plastic for a month and see how I go. So today I woke up about sort of just gone 5 o'clock. As I always do, I do an hour or so of my yoga practice, probably a little bit more. This morning I did about an hour and watered my garden, got all my plants, my lettuces and my herbs and things, give them a good watering because they needed it. It's been quite warm here in the UK. And then for my breakfast, I had some oats. So these are the oats I have. These are organic jumbo oats and they come in a paper bag. So I can actually compost those or put them in the recycling for paper. Okay, I picked some blackberries this morning. One of my neighbours has a blackberry bush and the blackberries overgrow over their fence. So I do a little bit of scrumping. If anybody knows what scrumping is, it means nicking. Now, I did ask the lady last year if it was okay to take them off the plant because they grow overgrown. They just sort of dry up, so not good. Might as well eat them. So what I do is I put my oats in a bowl overnight and I add some juice. So I've got a grapefruit, which again, no plastic around it. So I juiced half a grapefruit this morning, put it in my bowl with the oats, let it soak for sort of an hour or so. You can do it overnight. This morning I didn't because I forgot. And then grate some apple into it. You can put some cinnamon, nutmeg, anything you like really. So that's a breakfast with no plastic, anything in. On the top of it, I make my own almond milk. I'm going to go over here. It's quite dark over this side of the kitchen. This is my own homemade almond milk. So what you do is I buy this is a company I was talking about yesterday, and this is called Real Foods, a real food company. And it's always fresh, natural products, and they come in compostable bags. So I buy these big bags. That's a big bag of organic almonds for the £15 something for that bag. Okay, it sounds expensive, but that will last me a long time. I take a handful of those, I soak them overnight, and then I put them through my big blender, and I get this beautiful almond milk. It's really delicious. I actually leave the pulp, and if you look at the bottom of that, you can see the almond pulp. I actually leave the almond pulp in for my cereals, but when I have it in my coffee or the milk in teas and things like that, I'll put it through a sieve. Okay, so the pulp doesn't get wasted. Some people say, oh, discard the pulp, put it in the compost bin, but that's full of protein, so kind of not going to be thrown away. Okay, so what else have I done today? I've had some tea, and I don't do tea bags. I've got a caddy, a good old-fashioned tea caddy. This was brought to me by my children a long while ago, and they know I love India. This is an Indian elephant on this little tin. It's really pretty. Comes from the tea company. Yeah, I think they bought it from Harrods or somewhere like that. It was a really nice present. But anyway, you can get these sort of tins. And in here, I have my tea. And I'm just going to try and just grab hold of it. A bit difficult when you're trying to. So in here, you probably can't see very well. Ooh, there is lots of tea. So in here, there's lavender, there's rose hips, there's rose, there's bit of, what else is in there? Chamomile. It's also just herbs, a bit of nettle tea. And a lot of these I dry myself out of my garden, lavender and things like that, so I'll dry them. And then all you do is you put it into, I've got a brew making here actually, in my little teapot. And it's got a little infusion at the top here, so it keeps the leaf out of the tea. And if you can see, lovely cup of tea. Ooh, I'm not very good with this camera business. Anyway, nice cup of tea with a bit of honey in. Comes out of a glass jar. So again, no plastic, okay? I am quite aware that some of the plastic, start again. Some of the tea bags have plastic in their bags, so not really good because you'll be drinking it. But this is my lovely cup of tea, so I'm going to have a quick sip of it. That's really nice. I don't put any honey in that one at the moment. I can do if I fancy a little bit. So going back to my products here, I made a couple of days ago, I made some almond peanut butter. It's in the fridge right now, but I made some peanut butter. I roasted the peanuts, and again, these came from organic, they're all organic from Real Foods. That costs £4.47 for a huge bag of organic peanuts. You just take about 400 grams, roast them, just dry roast them, don't have to put any oil in an oven, about midway, sort of halfway up in the oven, and you cook it for about, well, I cooked it on 250 degrees. It was too hot, so I had to turn it right down. So about 190. So and then when you know it's ready, it smells like popcorn. So you get that lovely popcorny smell. You bung it in the blender with a little bit of salt. The recipe said to put some vanilla essence. I didn't fancy that. And some oil, so rapeseed oil. So I bunged a bit of rapeseed oil in, blended it all up, made the most delicious peanut butter, yeah? Because the peanut butter I was buying, it's one of my favourite products, had palm oil in. So it said it was sustainable, but still think, nah, not buying it. So make your own, a lot cheaper as well. That bag's going to last for a long time. I'll probably make about 10 jars of that. And the jars to buy from supermarket, a couple of quid each, £2 or £3 for a jar. Okay, the next thing I did, I soaked overnight some chickpeas. I'm going to make chickpea curry tonight. These again are in compostable bag, a massive bag, £3.79 for a big bag of chickpeas. And again, the bag I can compost. Okay, so I cooked them, and I've made quite a few. So I made like a whole container full. So these have been cooked in water with a bit of a bay leaf in and a bit of salt, pepper, and I cooked them for about an hour and a half. So we've got the most delicious chickpeas. They'll last 3 or 4 days in the fridge, so you don't want to be you can freeze them as well, but considering the cans have plastic inside, that was something else I was aware of. You know, that's another plastic thing that I'm consuming, not just for the environment but for my own health, because plastic has been well known to, you know, cause tumours, things like that. So my chickpeas. So I shall be making a nice curry. Yeah, what else can I tell you today? What have I done? So I had a bit of pineapple last night, little nibbles, and I bought myself a lovely melon, big melon here. I'm going to have that later on tonight. I'll have that as my little dessert. So yeah, I'm doing quite well today. I did go out for a bite to eat with a friend. Obviously it was a made food in a restaurant, but I had a vegan burger, and you know, I don't know, maybe the bread came in plastic. You know, you can't do everything, but I'm trying my best. But up to now, I haven't bought any plastic that I know of, yeah? So obviously if that meal came out in plastic bags, I have no control over that. But so far so good. I want to show you a couple of other things I went and bought a couple of years ago. And I brought some from downstairs out of my bathroom. And plastic wrapped toilet rolls, plastic wrapped kitchen roll, tissues have the little plastic bits in. So I buy from a company called Who Gives a Crap. What a great name. And I give these as presents. So we move in house, I'll buy one, give some of these. My son had some of these, bless him. He was like, Mum, why you buy me toilet rolls? I was like, because it's good and it's not got any plastic around it. They think I'm nuts, but I don't care. I'm trying my best to show a bit of, you know, enthusiasm of trying to go green. So this comes in paper, just wrapped individually. It looks really pretty in your bathroom. And it comes, you get 24 or 48 in a box. Obviously it lasts you forever if you sort of, depends how many people are in the house. There's just me at the moment in the house, so I don't go through that much toilet roll. But yeah, so these are great. So they're really nice quality as well. It's recycled office paper, apparently. What else can I show you that I've done today? Can't think of anything else. But anyway, this is day one rather of my challenge. So I'm going to sign off now because I've got to go and teach at 5 o'clock, and it's now 3:30. So just going to do a little bit of emailing and things like that before I head out to do my class. Anyway, I wish you a really lovely Sunday. I hope you're having a good day. It's a beautiful day here in the UK. This morning I had a lovely walk through Bradgate Park after my morning class, and noticed on Facebook that one of the ladies that has a yoga studio in my village was up in the park doing yoga on the ridge there. So it was really lovely to think that, you know, people can go up and do some yoga in the park because it's been such nice weather. Anyway, have a lovely rest of your Sunday. I hope you're doing well. I will catch up with you tomorrow for day 2 and see how it's going. Thank you. Bye.